Okay, so I did do some things. Let me show you my progress. Okay, so I did get some Pokemons. The Solrock. Did get that's not what I wanted. The two Slowbros that I needed. So those two. I got a Ralts, which is a it's a male, so I can now get a Gallade once I evolve it. Yeah, I got this guy to evolve him. I think that's all I got. Other than the other Pokemons that I transferred over. So slowly we're getting the Pokédex. So we still need a lot. These two, I have this one, right? But I only have one of those, and I don't want to transfer that. This one, I don't know the fuck I could get that one. I still need to evolve Sinistea. I still need to evolve Doublade to August Slash. Yamask into the other one. Mimikyu. Doing the Raulu right now to Lucario. That. Cottony. You know, we still need a lot of stuff, basically. So, let's just keep going on. I guess just in case I didn't know where the fuck to go. Please. Please. The only other way. Alright. Hello, hello. What have we here? Another visitor. I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say, it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legends of the King of the Bountiful Harvest as well? Sure. Oh, never mind. It's hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you the Freezington specialty as a memento. Boatneck's okay. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of a king of a bountiful harvest. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustration's based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance. Hence the unusual sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at the statue by the field in the center of our village. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now then. Over here, Kurtho. That guy is insane. Hey, Cinderace. Okay. Utility Umbrella. I got something. Hello there, welcome. I got for sale. Let's see what you have. Nothing for me. All our youngest have gone off to live in the big city. It's tough for us old folks getting by with only our Pokemon. No, I get you. How do I get over there? Hi, ma'am. Our village may not be liveliest place, but do have a relaxing stay and enjoy the sights. I suggest there's not much to see besides that old statue, but enjoy the one sight anyway. You know, I think about it, right? Like, this would be a nice place to live, mainly because I love the cold, and I love this, like, you know, it to be colder than, you know, freaking hot, right? So I feel like this place would be nice to live in, even though there's not really much to do here, which kind of sucks, you know. Why does it snow here and not out there? What's going on here? Have you had a... No, I didn't. No, not really. I'm just talking to people and investigating, I guess. When you're trudging through snow, you've got to really stomp down with your heels. Helps keep you from face planting in snowdrift. Welcome to Freezington. It must have been quite the journey to get here. The Crown Tundra is famous for carrots. You know, maybe you'd be interested in getting some carrot seeds as a souvenir. Yes, please. Ho ho! Quite the enthusiasm one, aren't you? Though I must admit, these seeds are rather valuable to us. How about we trade? You bring me 8 pieces of dynamite ore, and I'll give you the seeds. Ho ho! Life is all about quote pro go, or whatever the phrase is. Wait. Do I have any? Let's see, dynamite. I have 4. So this is the king. Statue of a Pokemon. But somehow it feels as if it's missing something. Yeah, it's... What the fuck? There's a horse. And there's... Whatever that is. Huh. Well. That's quite the shit. Aha! Here you are! This pokey little place will be our lodging. But as of this moment, it's also something far more important, our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough fapping about crypto. Let me tell you what the Peony Exploration team is after. Round here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention, a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something. That sounds like Reggie's. Etc. See what I mean? This place is just busting with juicy Pokemon. And we're not stopping until we've found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, and magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Okay. But who knows? They say even chancy meeting can lead to blissful friendship. I don't know why I said that as a question. So here's to a grand adventure expedition, Chief. Okay, I don't know about how Chief. Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room, pinning for her. Not saying that. God, no! Not on my watch! I never let that happen! So I'll be the hold down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it! Oh no, I look like you. Look at that! Fits you like a glove! I brought some spare enough so my dear Nia would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. And for you ever need to change or have a kip? I don't even know what that means. By all means, just head into the bedroom back here. I've got some different colors scarves in there to switch it up if you fancy a bit of style. Here, have these too. Legendary clue. A clue about the kings of a bountiful harvest. It's written by Peony and old photo is attached to it. Oh, wait, there's another one. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In this legend, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the field in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Another one. Legendary Giants. What the fuck is that supposed to be? Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple's doors are strange words. Let's the Mon H blank Chang. The door remains firmly shut. Okay. If I had to guess, let them. Okay, I was. No wait. Is that like every dot a word? So is that let? I would say let there, but no, that's not. Pretty sure that's not it. I say I think the Mon part is Pokemon. Oh no, well, no, that's too much. Let's be okay, E, and let them. Fuck. Sunken in the side of the snowslide slope lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's doors are strange words. What together living stall of snow. The door remains okay. Near the green meets snow in the giant's bed lies a temple where a giant of steel sleeps. Reggie Steel. Wait, so this one's Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel. Lies a temple where the giant steel sleeps. On the temple door are strange words. Left out no whack eel. Okay. The legendary giants. The distance of the pass of 3 points past lies the temple of two giant sleeps. On the temple doors, strange words. I don't know what the fuck that means. We have a lot of legends here. The bird Pokemon of legends. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves that seems to burn. It is there that the legendary wings comes to roast. There are legendary clues I meticulously compiled from hours of dedication. Telewatching. Okay. First off, why not have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest? Seems like this king's bonds with its loyal steed, or whatever you call it, runs proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it the Sacred Bonds of Sovereign and Steed. There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as my notes. You want to change into your usual clothes? Nah. I'm good like that. Aha! I've just had an idea. There's a little something to help you out. A Master Ball? How did you have... Okay. This is supposed to be one of Ultra Mega Corker of a... What? Use it whenever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come on back to base camp anytime. You can't miss it. Just look at the adventuring crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyways, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Hey, Chief, my pillows caught your eye, eh? Your pillow? Oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. And I found this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it. You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon? God, Ultra Mega, seriously, this is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on, then have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down. A wooden crown. A mysterious object made of wood. Part of it seems to be chipped. Maybe it meant to be a part of something. There seems to be a lot of legends here. But why in this random place? It's a lot of legends. You wouldn't think there's going to be a lot of legends in a single place, right? But I guess things happen. Junk shop. That guy really makes my throat hurt. Ow. But he screams a lot too. Seems like that one and that one is the only houses I can go into. Let's go into them first. Beldum, random Beldum. Why is he by himself? Yeah, he's by himself. Why? Like, I do like the music. The music is so calming. Like, I could fall asleep to this music. It's cold outside, dearie. Why not stay a while and get so warmed up? It's you. You can... Oh, that's Foofy. I found it shivering outside the village and just had to bring it home. You know, I think it was just about when I found Foofy that other strange Pokemon began appearing in the tundra. I'd never seen a Pokemon like Foofy before. Maybe it'd be best to have a proper trainer to take care of it. If only I find a dependable one. Right here! Right here! I'm right here! Do you want walking around together with your favorite Pokemon? Yes. Right, it's the best. Enjoy walking together all over the place. Me! I can take care of him! I can take care of him! I can do it! I can do it! I promise you! I got it! I got it! I can do it! Let me. I could get a Solgaleo or a Lunana. Come on, please, please, please. I can take care of him. I'll take care of him. I can take care of him. Look at him. Look, he's so adorable. And he wants to go with me. Please, please. I'm a trainer. I'm a proper trainer. I promise I take care of my Pokemon. Look at him. No? Okay. There's a fucking legendary Pokemon in that house. Jeez. Oh, man. I would love to have him. Somehow it feels like it's missing something. Like to fit it on? Yeah. It's perfectly on the statue. Does it want you to follow it? What the fuck? Hey! Hey! Who are you? It seems as the mystery Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to have ready for a Pokeball? Sure. Bring it on! I'm pretty sure I can't capture it, huh? Let's try it first. Can't throw Pokemon. Okay. Pyro Ball! What? Oh! Headbutt? Get outward. Flame Charge! No, that worked! Wait, what? Why? What? What was that for? Well, let's try this. Pyro Ball! Wanted to capture it instead, but whatever. You approve of me. Did you have fun? Oh, hey, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's this now, Chief? Where you were having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin! Oh, what's this? Ah, yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Chief? An understandable reaction, but the answer is no. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests, year after year. However, it seems that over many years, The people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravage of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grant me strength, and now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvest. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. You jotted down the current statue? Okay. Calrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Calrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, Peonies. In this case, now I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. Okay. I don't know how he likes that, but alright. Then again, he is crazy. I forgot. Which one needs just a level up? Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Let it be by itself, right? Alright, let's go ahead and talk to people. Not right now. The King of Bountiful Harvest? I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made a mischief in the field, the king would steal my body away. The Pokemon King? Oh, sure. My gran used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale that... Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington, after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. Yeah, that's not good. The King of Bountiful Harvest? Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? Oh, that's not good. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. You asked the people of the Freezington about the King of Bountiful Harvest. Time to report back to Calyrex. Calyrex, whatever his name is. Don't know what his name actually is, but whatever. Ah, human child, I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So how was it? Did they say anything about me? They did, but just that you were a fairy tale. It is as I suspect. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I am not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvest after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond a doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my power to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Your loyal steed? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though, in ancient times we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land. My power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now, I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it remained well loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my current my currently not so loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you are able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Gah! Huh? Sheep? With a massive noggin, or wait, no, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to the base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. You are not a good explorer, are you? The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to have a look at the field in the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields of the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through the Frost Point field and just keep going to the left. Okay, so he's not home. Great. Wait, is it this way or is it that way? What way is it? What are you talking about? Ah, here it is. Is that a Nidoran? Go! Ultra Ball! Nidoran has been captured. Nidoran, the poison pin Pokemon. It used its hard incisors teeth to crush and eat berries. The tip of the female's Nidoran's horn is a bit more rounded than the tip of a male's horn. Oh no, 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 no. What'd I do? What'd I do? No, no, no. Yeah, so no, no. If there's a Nidoran, there has to be the male version of the Nidoran. What the fuck is that? A cracked pot. Aerodactyl. Alright, come back here. Come over here and fight me. Do I have an Aerodactyl? No, I don't. Oh shit! Wasn't expecting a Hyper Beam. That was crazy. He should, Swablu should evolve, right? Yep. I was right. What? No way. Altaria. Altaria, the humming Pokemon. This Pokemon has a kind disposition, but if it's provoked, it will threaten opponents with shrill cries before attacking them without mercy. No, yeah, I'm not going to use you, so. Aerodactyl, the fossil Pokemon. Aerodactyl's saw-like fangs can shred skin to tatters, even the skin of steel Pokemon. Steel type Pokemon, my bad. Welcome to the family, Aerodactyl. So now I have an Altaria. Next one is, why not the Nidoran? Because that one's super easy, because it's just levels. Oh, that's a Nidoran, Nidorino. Nidoran in the first evolution. Or the starter. Nidoqueen. There it is! There it is. Of course I caught it. What do you expect? Nidoran, the poison tip Pokemon. Small but brave, this Pokemon will hold its ground and even risk its life in battle to protect the female it's friendly with. Nice! Alright. I feel like I should capture that one Pokemon because look. So, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I have the pre-evolution to that, whatever the hell that is. Jupiter, but I don't know how to evolve it. And since it's right there, I might as well capture it, but I don't know. Still thinking about it. See if there's any other Pokemon around here. Nope. No. Look, there's another one of those. It's a baby! Snorlax. Have that one already. Got that one. Got that one, that one, that one. I want to make sure I have everything before I continue forward. Because then I'll forget one and then I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, you, I am so sorry, but I'm gonna have to kill you. No, I'm sorry. I didn't want to. You gave good XP. Not really. Wonder how much this one would give me XP. I just see the mass XP Pokemon. That's really fucked up. What? That did nothing. Let's try this. Will you excuse me? Oh no. Pyro Ball. Come on, Riolu. Yes! Lucario! If I needed a Lucario in the beginning, I would have used it, but didn't. Lucario, the Aura Pokemon. It can tell what people are thinking. Only trainers who have justice in their hearts can earn this Pokemon's trust. You know what? Because it's a very iconic move to Lucario. Like, if I needed... Like, if I wanted to have a Lucario in my team, and not just the starter Pokemon, then maybe I would have gotten him. But, you know. It happens. Alright, Nidoran. Both Nidorans. Okay. That motherfucker was strong. Why is it shiny like that? Why is it like emanating aura? That was weird. Okay, let's keep going forward then. Some ancient ruins. The Snorlax. Oh, there you are. Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren. No crops could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the land of the Crown Tundra truly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor. What brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in a warmth after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. Okay, you got it. There is a lot of those Pokemon. Holy shit. What the? Oh, I was like, what the fuck was that? Is that it? A Vaporeon. Like, a lot of Kanto Pokemons are here. Okay, that's not a Kanto Pokemon. No, that's not it. Nope. I guess there's not really... Like, okay, let's see the Pokedex. Crown Tundra. Oh, I need an Elekid and for I can evolve it. Yeah, cause look, there's a lot of Pokemon here. I have all the evolutions. Oh, I can get this guy? I need this guy. Oh wait, I already have it. Why did I think I didn't have it? But then I could have been kicked his ass. There's no reason to spare it. Wait, isn't it a water type? I guess you said have water type attributes? Oh! Okay. That was rude. And I'm gonna flame charge you. Uh-oh. Okay. What the fuck is it? Get to the beam of the truck. I wasn't expecting to die there, by the way. Do I have anything for that? Oh, I have a lot of extra large. Might as well. Hello there. Nidoran. Or Nidorina, I mean. The Poison Pin Pokemon. If the groups is threatened, these Pokemons will band together to assault enemies with a chorus of ultrasonic waves. One more. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. How do they evolve? I'm about to fucking... I need to check. Oh, it's a fucking Moonstone. Of course, a fucking Moonstone. Nidoran evolve into Nidorino. Hi there. Nidorino, the Poison Pin Pokemon. It's nervous and quick to act aggressively. The potency of its poison increases along with the level of adrenaline present in its body. Do I have Moonstones? I don't think I do. Shiny Stone. Leaf Stone. Ice Stone, Dawn Stone. I don't have a Moonstone. Fuck's sakes, man. Okay, so both of you are gonna be right here, so that as soon as I get Moonstones, you two have the litter. Okay, so let's see how. Oh shit! How does this one evolve? Of course, I fucking decided to do something else. God damn! You know, you would think I would fucking, do this already, but whatever. Level 39. Evolution during the nighttime in-game night. It's daytime, wait for nightfall, and the rest. Oh, fuck's sakes. Okay. Routes. Is it nighttime? Would you consider this nighttime? Yeah, screw it. Let's just see. I don't know if this is considered nighttime. No, it's not considered nighttime. Fuck's sakes. I got you, buddy. Wait, where can you see if it's nighttime or daytime, huh? It looks like it's raining. It looks like it's night. I don't know. Or does it? Huh? Hold on. Let me see. Option. Where's the time? Oh, fuck's sakes! I can't switch the time, can I? Great. Hello, sir. Wait, even okay. So since I'm this Pokemon is gonna be like traded or something, because I could probably get it later on or something. I don't know. How does? Wait, why do I have Igglybuff and Jigglypuff? I don't know. Okay. Okay, these are the Pokemons that I have to get rid of. Hopefully for some Pokemons that, you know, I don't have yet. Even the little Eevee is adorable. Okay, so I'm guessing Igglybuff is per, you know, Igglybuff. Friendship. Okay, so it revolves in friendship. Okay, so friendship, and then what did it trigger the other one? I need to find like a fucking database or some shit. Oh, here it is. High friendship and then a moonstone. Son of a bitch. Oh, if that's the case, then I'd rather just evolve this one into. Then there's no reason for me to do this one then. Why do I have an Oddish? Why do I have an Oddish? Okay, let's try Dino. Okay, so Dino evolves at level 50 and then level 64. Okay, so I could do this one. Do I have the evolve form of this guy by any chance? Does not seem that way. No. No. Okay. Have you seen what's happening to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest? Its head has become massive. You say that's the king's supposed to look? That's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on our town's souvenir shirt. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you wanted to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. But my memories isn't what it used to be. I can recall what exactly the steed so desired. I think it best that you search on the the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. Okay. There's a book on the Crown Tundra. Which would you read? The King's Bountiful Harvest, the King's Proud Steed. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carry it hither and hither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. This proud steed had been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king, in all its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claimed the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there is another who claimed it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can now say which is the truth. Oh, great. That didn't help. Um, the king was a great Pokemon that brought abundance on our cold land. With a sweep of its right hand, the land would be blanketed in verdant grasses and blooms. With a sweep of its left hand, the fruits of the field would ripen and grow heavy. Its great crown of green gleaming, the king galloped across the land astride its proud steed, and its the footsteps buds would burst from the soil, and rich life was born across the region. And so we worshipped the Pokemon and paid it all due tribute as king. The Reigns of Unity? Though the reigns did the king send its power in order to tame and control the proud steed, the reign in fact were made by the hands of the people, in thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reins bound not only the horse to the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together to bind us all in faith. Let the secret of this sacred art be passed from parent to child to grandchild and never forgotten. Hardy crops for the tundra. While carrots can be grown in the crown tundra, they have rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heaped snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrot. When they're grown in tracts close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are a favorite treat for the ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. According to the old fairy tale, the steed that the king of Bountiful Harvest rode upon loved both of these varied varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, with some stories speaking of white steed delighting the ice root carrots, and other mentioning the black steed devouring shade root carrots. Okay. By the freezing tundra, snow samba. Isn't it tough dealing with the cold here on the tundra, with temperatures seeming to drop lower and lower with every passing year? While it's tempting to stay indoors where it's cozy, don't forget to move that body too. Try the Freezington Snow Samba today and get your body moving to stay warm all winter. Lift both hands in the air, wave here, wave there, bow low, touch your toes, and freeze. Then up we pop to start it all once more. From a circle with friends, and don't be shy. The Snow Samba will keep you young at heart. Okay. Freezington Souvenirs Brainstorming Session. Minutes taken by the town's tourist lead. We got a lot of submissions in our last round, so our thanks to all who contributed ideas. We've settled on an idea for a new Freezington souvenir sure to lure in more visitors. A shirt featuring our own king of Bountiful Harvest. By reusing the artwork from some old documents, we should be able to keep design costs low, too. Okay. I got it! If you want to learn more about the... Okay.